What is good people of the blogosphere? Is Coffee tapping back in with the news, man. And before we jump into these topics, just want to give a shout out to Jay Millie, Sensei, SN Rod, everyone else pulling up to the jump off last night, the live stream, man. We talked about it all, the Illuminati, demonic possession, all kinds of ish, man. Go tap into that if y'all got some time to kill, want to listen to something in long form. But getting into these topics, what we're talking about right now, man, you guys see the footage playing. Takeoff, laid to rest. Once again, RIP Takeoff, man. This case got to get solved sooner rather than later, man. It feels like to me, you know what I'm saying? Like they got all the footage. They know all the different individuals that were there. That's another story. But peep this, man. You know, it's a sad story. It's always going to be, but to see him, you know, being laid to rest, getting the almost like people are referring to it like a presidential motorcade and all that. Like, you know, it's dope he's being honored. But you know what is so mind blowing about this when you see Ish and you just say, yo, people suck. What the fuck is wrong with people? There's people out there tripping, complaining, mad because Takeoff's funeral is not live streamed. Like, are y'all kidding me? Is that where we're at nowadays? Like, people need privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You know what I mean? I saw a rapper talking the other day and was just saying back in the day, man, he didn't know much about these rappers that he was hanging their posters up on his wall. But now it's like, we know too much at times. Give people some privacy. This man is deceased. You know, he's got family, he's got friends, close friends. Like, that's just ludicrous to me that they want this ish to be live streamed. And what's even more disturbing is that phones were not allowed at the services, but reportedly there's still footage emerging. Can y'all believe that? That's fucked up, man. RIP Takeoff. Let me know what y'all think about that, man, about people just like, what is it with people, man? Is it the blogosphere doing it to these motherfuckers? Like, where they just feel entitled to know everything about everyone? Give people some goddamn room, man. You know what I mean? So tap in with your thoughts on that. Now, moving along, something else that I wanted to talk to y'all about regarding Takeoff's death. Like I was saying, DJ Akademiks, we all know, did that live stream. You know what I mean? So Akademiks did that live stream, right? He broke down a lot of it, damn near solved the case, if you ask me. And again, guys, comment, let me know your thoughts on, you know, who you think, based on what you saw, if you think that really laid it out to you, who is responsible for Takeoff's death. Um, you know, Jay Prince, man, what do y'all think, man? Is this man's kids out here destroying everything Jay Prince worked for? You know, because at the end of the day, it's not a good look for Houston. It's not a good look for Jay Prince. It's not a good look for the Mob Ties name, for any of that. You know what I mean? Share your thoughts on all that. But peep this, man. Do y'all believe this to be true? There's individuals out here theorizing that Akademiks has fell back, that he got pressed, that he got a call, that he was doing too much. And peep this tweet here. It says, laugh my ass off, Akademiks. Boy, you backtracking like a motherfucker. It was it Drake FaceTime or did Jay Prince Jr. make that call? Laugh my ass off. Yo, boy, you moonwalking more than the king of pop. And they hit that Michael Jackson he at the end of it. Like they're talking their ish. Like, do y'all think this is some fraudulent ish, or do you guys think that since Ack was going in trying to solve that case on his detective act vibes? And again, I don't mean that as a diss. I done told y'all like a million times, Jay Coffee Talk, not a tough guy. I'm a square. You know, street codes and all that ish. I don't get into all that. So when I'm saying detective act, like I'm saying he was putting in work. I'm not dissing him, but individuals are saying they believe act got pressed and has fell back since then. Do you believe that to be true? And they said Akademiks, was it the Drake FaceTime, my guy, or did the Princes press you because everyone knows you did not have that same energy? You was talking more hot-ish than Cardi B and Dirk. Now all of a sudden, you talking about they are telling you it's a freak accident. Wow, Ak. Like, Is that what's going on here, guys? Comment and let me know if you believe that to be true. All right, guys, and then to close things out, this little topic here also pertains to the death of Takeoff. Like I was saying, it's a tragic situation. It's terrible, man. You know what I mean? Like I was just talking about with street codes and all that. Like, doesn't that it seem like small potatoes when you're just looking at like someone, like I always talk about hip hop and things of that nature. Like, you can change your life. You can change your family's life for the better generations to come. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the bag and like, and then all this street ish at play and everything, like, man, fuck all that, man. This man is dead on some BS. But regarding Jay Prince, you'll see a lot of different things popping up on the screen. We know WACK100 been going in on Jay Prince. They had beef before this situation over the whole Larry Hoover thing, and Akademiks been swearing, or I'm sorry, WACK been swearing like that Jay Prince never was really this dude, that this name that we have of mob ties, like, and all this, like, it's some old cornball ish. And like I was saying, nonetheless, this is not a good look for Jay Prince. But what I was asking y'all is, do you guys think that this is more that his kids, as everyone's been referring to them, is gated community kids who came up spoiled? Like, do you think that they're fucking up um, what he's worked for? Like, do you think this situation is their fault, or should Jay Prince have just been overseeing things? You know what I mean? With like guests like the Migos in town and whatnot. But basically, if you pay quick attention, this is a situation like that you really got to get into to break down a lot. But more or less, you see these reports of these agents. What's his name? Chad, is it Chad Scott and Jack Schumacher or whatever? Who were DEA agents, and they were on, Jay Prince bumper, hard body and rap a lot. And there's all these reports that like Jay Prince paid the Al Gore, campaign or camp, that they gave them a $200,000 donation, and it halted the DEA investigation. And later on, a lot of cases came under review because like these two agents who were on some ish, were convicted of perjury and falsifying government documents or whatever. And Jay Prince came out and said like, yo, these is the dudes that tried to end me. As we know, the feds were on Jay Prince hard body when Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, Suge were trying to get their own distribution thing shaking and moving outside of the industry. Those major conglomerates, they were trying to put together their own thing. And like WACK100 been pointing this out and saying, oh, look, Jay Prince was afraid of these agents. Jay Prince urged other people to cooperate and talk about any wrongdoing that the agents did against them when they went down. Like, he's a snitch, he's afraid of them, and all this and that. And like, again, RIP Takeoff. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, to me, it seems more like his kids fucked all this up. That they're out here running amok, acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? And as far as this whole situation with the agents, to me, it seems like Jay Prince went toe to toe with the feds in a sense and kind of came out on top. Like, again, this situation is horrible, but like this whole narrative that WACK100 is out here trying to paint like, oh, Jay Prince ain't never been shit. Look, he's afraid of the agents. Like, I don't know. I think it's a bit ludicrous. You know what I mean? I think Wax getting carried away trying to put a narrative on top of a tragedy for his own gain. You know what I mean? So tap in, comment, let me know your guys' thoughts. Stay tuned for updates. I'll tap in with you guys later. I'm up out of here. Peace.